hopefully karma's gonna be good to me this year because it wasn't so hot last year. What's up, you guys? I'm Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2022. Unfortunate for me, I was in quarantine for the New Year, so I got to cough up my lungs while you guys were partying. Anyways, with 2022 comes new year, new goals. Okay, last year I did a video, I will leave it in the description, my 2021 goals. Let me tell you, 2021 did not go any of the ways that I had planned it to go. So this year is gonna be different. This year I've literally already started some of these goals in the past year because I didn't want to wait for the new year. So let's get into it. All right, before we get into the video, if you have not done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you can go ahead and join the fam. Without making this intro too long, let's get into it. So I have all my goals written down here, and I'm going to tell you guys what my goals are, the categories that they're in, and like what questions I asked myself to get to these goals. So then if you guys want similar goals, you guys can make yours with those questions. First category that I have is social media. If you don't know, social media is something that I'm super passionate about, and within 2021, which was one of my goals, was to start making money off social media. That's something that I've finally been able to do, and 2022 I definitely want to go a lot harder in social media. So how am I gonna get these goals? So for me, I have growth plans for each and every single one of these. My 3 goals that I have for social media is the first one being get 10K on Instagram. Instagram has been super hard to grow on, but I started a new account a few months ago and it's already doing pretty well, so I'm very thankful. Along with that, I want to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. How are you gonna do that, Caitlin? You never post. Oh, great question, glad you asked. This year, one of my goals for YouTube is to post 40 videos. 40 videos. I already have the whole month of January planned out. I'm literally batch creating YouTube videos. Never done that before, but so far so good. We'll see how it's going to stick. There's 52 weeks in a year, okay? If I say 52, I'm probably not going to make it to 52. Let's be honest, I barely get to 20 a year. Let's get something a little more attainable, right? So this year I'm gonna do 40, and you guys can definitely hold me this. You can be like, where's the video? You said 40 and you've missed 30. I don't know. And lastly, which I do not feel like this is hard to get at all, is to reach 200,000 followers on TikTok. When I started over with my Instagram, I also started over with my TikTok. So that being said, I have been able to grow my TikTok from 0 to 45,000 followers in just a few months. And then I kind of fell off towards the end of the year with finals, COVID, this, that, and the next. So this year I kind of want to push myself. I honestly think that I can really reach 200,000. I just have to put more work into it and not slack off as much as I have been recently. Into my next category. So my next category is finances. I save money and then I end up spending the saved money. This year I have some money goals, and for how I kind of got my finance goals, I was thinking how much money do I want to make, how much money do I want to save, how much money do I want to invest. With that being said, this year I'm going to be saving $20,000. Woo! How am I going to do that? Great question. No, honestly, it's really not that hard to save $20,000. I will have enough money to save $20,000. It's just, am I going to save it and keep it saved? So I've thought that one through a little bit. Next, I want to have my car paid 95% off. If you don't know, I bought a car. I think it's been just a little bit over a year, and last year for 2021 my goal was to get my car halfway paid off. I got just a little bit under, so I feel like just because I got a little under halfway with my car paid off, as long as I stick to that, I should be about 90-95% by the end of 2022. So I feel like that's completely attainable as long as I keep up with my car payments, which if I want to keep the car, I'm gonna keep up with the payments. It shouldn't be too hard. We'll see how it goes. And my last one, this one's kind of money wise, but it's kind of more combining my shopping addiction and money. This year, I do want to still go shopping. That's probably never going to stop for the rest of my life. But this year, I want to focus on buying more style clothing rather than trendy clothing. So I want clothing that'll last me for years and years and years and years and years. That's like really good quality and versatile pieces that I want, like bodysuits that I can wear multiple places, jeans that fit really good. Like, I want to invest in good quality stuff that's not just trendy, so I can wear it for more than a season or two and then want to get rid of it. Next category is my personal goals. It's kind of like miscellaneous. Where do I put these? And the main question that I wanted to ask myself was, what are things that make me happy and what are things that I want to try, do something new, and do more of? So, for starters, I want to go to a new country. I've only been to the Bahamas and Cancun. Those are the only two places I've been out of the United States, but I want to go somewhere new, experience a new place. I love like embracing and like experiencing new cultures, so that's definitely something that I want to do. Next, I'm going to hopefully make up my bed at least once a week. I feel like that's not horrible. If you've been in my dorm room, I know my friends will be like, this girl never makes up her bed. I literally never make up my bed because, like, why make it up if I'm just gonna get right back in it? It's literally a horrible trait of mine, and this year I'm hoping to change that. So instead of saying I'm gonna do it every single day, that's not obtainable. At least not for me. That's not going to happen overnight. So I'm going to be doing it at least once a week. That's a big step for me. 52 weeks, making up my bed 52 weeks out of the year. Yeah, so that's gonna be a big one for me. We'll see how it goes. Next, planning out my month. Let me tell you, I planned out the whole month of January, and now I wonder if this is why people are like, oh, I need an iPad so I can get my life together. I think I might have cracked the code. So if you want kind of a video of how I planned out my month, I can do another video for how I'm going to plan out February. And my last personal goal is to become more conversational in Spanish. This was one of my goals last year. I did nothing about it. Didn't find myself a tutor, didn't tell my friends to teach me. So I've learned a few more words here and there, but not enough. I want to learn a lot more. I want to actually be able to speak to someone in Spanish, like a decent conversation, not just hi, how are you? Next category is health. So the question that I really wanted to ask myself are, what are my health goals, my fitness goals, any health habits, and like what goals do I want to change or be better in? First, I want to be able to run 2 miles without stopping. She's gonna be fit girl by the end of the year. So that's definitely something that I think is completely obtainable, and I probably could do more, but your girl has asthma. Along with this, honestly, so far this goal I'm already doing this goal, work out twice a week. So I literally just got off quarantine, so obviously these past couple weeks haven't counted, but as soon as the gym opens back at my school, I plan to go at least twice a week again. I'm gonna have a busier schedule this semester, but 2 times a week, everybody has time for 2 times a week. I think that's perfectly obtainable. And last, at least drink 2 water bottles a day. I've been horrible since I got to college about drinking water, so that's definitely something that I want to invest more into, definitely for my skin and just for my overall health. Water is literally just so good for you. I need to do better at drinking it. My next category is career driven. One of my main goals is to make social media a consistent part-time job. Along with that, I want to be able to model for 5 brands. I already have 1 upcoming this year, so I'm already starting to chip away at that goal, which I'm super excited about, and I can't wait to show you guys how that one turns out. I want to go to the library twice a month for my school. I kind of waited to the literally last week of the semester to utilize the library, but once I actually did, I was like, dang, like I literally could be spending so much more time here. So that's definitely, I feel like 2 times a month is super easy. Literally, I could just go in there for a test. I could go in there to study. I could literally go in there for an hour or 2. And lastly, for my career is to have at least 5 4-figure brand deals. I'm literally rolling into the new year, chipping that one away too, so I have 4 left. And my last category is my spiritual goals. Honestly, this list isn't super long. I just wanted to ask what fulfills my soul. I'm going to start looking for a podcast that I can either worship to or just overall helps me grow closer to God. So I kind of just want to do something that I know that I could do every single day, a few times a week, like something that I could consistently go in with. And through that, I'm hoping that it's also going to help fulfill my other goal, which is to pray a whole lot more. So with that being said, that's actually all the goals that I have for this year. This year I feel like I kind of made a longer list than last year, which is fine. Honestly, I feel like all my goals are pretty attainable. As always, I don't call them New Year's resolutions. I hate that. It gives me the biggest ick. I definitely have a busy year ahead of me, but I'm super excited to bring you guys with me on the journey because we have 40 videos at least coming up this year. I'm super excited. But with that being said, guys, that's actually all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys found this helpful. Be sure to leave a comment below some of your 2022 goals. Maybe we even have some in common. So I'm super excited to see what goals you guys set out for this year, and let's have a great year. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for my next video.